What's going on, guys? Kurt here from Third Island Productions. I'm going to show you guys how to mic an acoustic guitar 6 different ways. Let's jump into it. Alright, first up, we have a one mic technique. We're going to be using the AKG 414. You can use any condenser microphone you have lying around, but we have the 414 at our disposal, so we're going to use it. Alright, so we have the AKG pointed off axis at about the 12th fret, pointing a little bit more towards the sound hole. This gives us a nice bright tone. If you get a little bit too close to the sound hole, you get a lot of low-end muddy frequencies that you definitely don't want when in your acoustic guitar mix. Let's check it out, see how it sounds. Alright, so next up, we have another one mic technique, but this time we have it pointing more towards the body of the guitar versus having it on the strings, and this makes it have a more warmer tone versus brighter by the strings. And we're also keeping in mind to have it more off axis as well to avoid those muddy frequencies from the acoustic hole. Alright, let's give it a listen. In order to keep our microphones in phase, we want to make sure that the distance between each microphone is 3 times greater than the distance from the guitars in the microphone. Alright, so next up, we have another stereo miking technique using close mics. The microphone on my left is the first technique we used, pointing more towards the 12th fret, a little bit off axis for the brighter tone. And then we have the other microphone on my right, pointing at the body to get more of a warm, low-end sound. Together, they create a nice full texture. Let's see how that sounds. So next up, we have a fun one. This is called the mid-side technique. We have our 414 in a bidirectional polar pattern, and right on top of it, we have our Aventone CK1 small diaphragm condenser. We've got both of these guys pointed right at our 12th fret. Our Aventone is going to be the mid or middle, and our 414 in the bidirectional polar pattern is going to be our sides. To accomplish this, we're going to have to use our DAW. The 414 is recording on the front and back of the microphone. As you can see, it is on its side. The capsules are not pointing directly at the guitar. This is going to give us a stereo image of the guitar. When we record the audio in our DAW, we're going to duplicate the 414 audio, and then we're going to flip the phase of one of the audio tracks. We're going to then pan these hard left and hard right. When mixed with our Aventone audio, it creates a super wide stereo image. Let's see how it sounds. Alright, for our final miking technique, we want to go on a budget. Not everyone has a 414 lying around, so we whipped out the old SM57. You can get this microphone brand new for $100 or even less used. A bunch of people have these things lying around. But can it get a decent acoustic guitar recording? Especially when you're working on a budget, it's important to experiment. One technique I find pretty helpful, you throw on a pair of headphones, move the microphone around a little bit until you hear something that sounds good to you. After experimenting a little, I found that the sound I liked the most came from pointing the microphone a little bit above the neck of the guitar. With my playing and this guitar and that microphone, I got the best mixture of warm and bright. It might be a different place for you, but I implore you to mess around. Let's see how this one sounds. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Be sure to hit subscribe, hit the bell, and be on the lookout for more audio and music related videos. I'm Kurt from Third Island Productions. See you guys later.